But yeah, Fournier, like not for us. Like Fournier's still probably their best scorer. Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, he gets a lot of shots also.
But yeah, with the Sixers, I feel like we definitely made that move with the intentions of we're looking to compete in the East. Now the East is very top heavy. Like you got the four dominant teams: the Raptors, Celtics, Sixers, and then Milwaukee, and then you got Indiana kind of right there at the fifth spot, and then like kind of 6 through 8 is a toss up. Throw in Detroit, throw in Charlotte. Throw in whoever else you want to throw in there.
The bottom teams in the East is pretty good,
right? Actually, I got a statement to make about the East against the West. But real quick, so yeah, I feel like the Sixers that definitely got the better of the trade. Like anytime, what Max Kellerman always says, like anytime that you acquire the best player, you won the trade. And I feel like we definitely won the trade. And on top of that, we really didn't give out that many assets. Like we traded Covington, we traded Saric, two guys that are beloved in Philly. Jared Bayless was a bench warmer, and we didn't give up like a first round pick, which was shocking to me. Like we was able to get Jimmy Butler for not a first round pick at all.
Yeah, but how many minutes did Jimmy Butler play the game?
This past game or in general?
In general.
He used under Tibbs, he run his guys into the ground. Like he's averaging 38 to 40 minutes a game in Minnesota.
Okay, so how many minutes Cyrus playing a game and how many minutes Covington playing a game?
They both play about anywhere from 30 to 32.
Okay, so that's in the 60s, and Jimmy Butler is giving you how many minutes?
He's giving us about, right now, probably for us, he's going to give us about the same 32 to 30 to 35 minutes a game.
So you looking at 25 minutes unaccountable?
Mm-hmm. Those minutes are going to be distributed though. Because
I understand.
That's the thing with Philly. Like a lot of these sports analysts, like they just look at the team. They look at the top 3 players, Joel Embiid. They look at Ben Simmons, and then they look at Jimmy Butler now. And then it just kind of like fiddle out with JJ Redick, and then, we don't got no shooting and they need to add shooting and this and that. Like, dude, like I don't even watch Sixers basketball games. I can tell because we got shooting. We got JJ Redick. We got Wilson Chandler, who was a decent 3-point shooter from the corner. And then our fucking bench, my man Furkan Korkmaz, he's a really good shooter.
Who?
Yeah, exactly. You've got to be a Philly fan to know who I'm talking about right now. Listen. That boy, these last couple of games, he's been getting minutes. He's been showing out. We got this stretch big in Mike Muscala. Joel Embiid is a decent 3-point shooter for a center. Only person that's on our squad that really don't shoot is Markelle Fultz and Ben Simmons. And shout out to my man Landry Shamet. He's been one of the better rookies this season. He looks like a mini version of JJ Redick running around the screens and can create his own shot. So I'm not trying to hear this bullshit from these fucking analysts saying that we need more shooting and we need to add fucking Korver. I don't want no fucking 37-year-old Kyle Korver on my damn team who can't play defense for shit. Only thing he can do is shoot. Like, that's what we got killed with last year. That was our problem last year. He had fucking Bellinelli in there trying to, for his offense, but then getting cooked on defense. Yeah. And then when he's not giving you on offense, he's an extra reliability. Yeah. Like, we don't need more just shooting. We need players, we need switchable wings that can defend, that can dribble drive, that can handle the rock a little bit. And if they're open for a 3, they can take it and make it, take it with confidence and make at least 35% of them. That's what we need. We don't need any more fucking just random white dudes standing in the corner running around screens and then can't do shit when the screen's not there and they can't get open.
But that's the league we live in right now. Everybody looking for offense.
Right. And I get it.
And I think the team that's going to beat Golden State is going to come with defense.
Exactly. You seen it with Milwaukee. Yeah, even though Steph Curry was out that game, majority of that game, well, that length, like you got to be able to run them off the 3-point line and be able to defend and get out on the fast break. And make your shots count.
I don't think you're going to be able to beat them at their game.
Exactly.
They're the best at it. They got A+ everything when it comes to scoring.
And you look at the better teams where what they usually got. They usually got a perimeter scorer that can handle the ball and create his own shot. And they always got switchable wing defenders where, you don't have to worry if, the point guard gets switched onto like a small forward or power forward where he can hold his own for that possession and to get that stop. And like I said, I loved what we did with Philly. I thought that was an excellent move. Minnesota standpoint, I felt it was an excellent move from the fact that for team morale, they had to get Jimmy out of there. Like, I know you heard the story of the offseason, how he went to practice and fucking beat the first stringers with the third stringers. Like he was checking Karl Anthony Towns in the post, talking shit to him. And Anthony Towns kicked it back out, saying, like, yeah, you can't do shit with me. What's up? Pass it back out. Like, yo, he was, and then to talk about that, he smashed Karl Anthony Towns' girl and shit.
Yeah, that's a weird situation.
That story was so fucking crazy.
I thought he would be in a better situation because Thibodeau, that's his guy. Like, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was his man.
He went over there, so I thought he would be in the situation that he want to be in. It would have been.
But what they were saying, all the reports were saying that he didn't like the attitude that Karl Anthony Towns and Wiggins had because they're fucking superstar players, number 1 overall picks, but didn't want it. Like, you know, Jimmy Butler, he hood, man. He's self-made. Yo, I came from shit. I came from nothing. I was homeless at one point in time. Late first round pick, 30th overall pick in the first round. And I just came in and he's looked at as a defensive stopper only. And then he came in and developed his game. And now he's one of the better two-way players, a top 20, 25 player in the league. You got all the talent in the world. You should be busting ass right now.
I don't know about hood. I mean, there's a thin line between hood and prima donna.
I don't see prima donna.
I don't know.
I get what you're saying with prima donna. I just see a hungry player. That's what I see. Maybe hood may be the wrong term.
No, I mean, it's a thin line between the two. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
It's a real thin line between them. But he come with that mentality. He is the older guy. Show them the way. Like, how do you give your frustration out to the public? You know, about the younger guys, sort of school them. I don't know.
But that's the same. They're saying that he was trying to do so, and they just didn't care. And I can kind of see that as well. Like, they don't look like they really care about basketball like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's maybe the young boy approach. But
anytime that you are like super lackadaisical on defense, like that's literally Karl Anthony Towns is probably the worst defensive center in the league. And is considered one of the best big men. You play zero defense. Fucking Andrew Wiggins got all the talent in the world, crazy length, quick feet, can score.
Yeah, but
you are a subpar defender. Like,
he's a subpar player.
Exactly.
He is.
You was a number 1 overall pick, and you playing like come on. And he got paid.
They
paid
Wiggins.
you.
I don't like Wiggins.
Yeah, I don't fuck with him either.
I never like Wiggins. I thought Levine was about to take over the team.
Yeah, I agree.
Broke his leg.
I think they got rid of torn ACL. I think they got rid of the wrong player in that trade. I think they should have tried to move Wiggins and kept Levine because you see what he's doing in Chicago.
Yeah.
Even though Chicago really isn't a good team.
I thought he was taking over the team that year. It was a process going on. And he tore his ACL, so they had to go with Wiggins, and they let Levine go. But that's unfortunate. I don't like Wiggins. I think he passive in big moments.
That's a fact.
I think he don't show no type of I'm here or I came to play today. No type of emotion. He's not putting fear in any other opposing player. And he getting top money.
Right. You're getting paid to be one of the top 10 players in this league, and you're not playing like it at all.
Yeah, so he's in my best ass players category.
Best ass players.
Best ass players.
We gotta have to make a list for that one of these podcasts.
Players, guys that require the most money that's never gonna take you.
Got all the attention, got the most money, got all the fame and hype.
Never gonna take you anywhere. So he's one of the front runners.
So real quick, Minnesota, I was looking at a couple of trades that they had turned down beforehand.
Buckets.
Yeah, exactly. So they traded. Okay, so they got Covington, Saric, a second round pick, and Jared Bayless. They turned down a supposed four first round picks from Houston. A couple of other trades that I've seen in the article. They could have got Nikola Mirotic, a first round pick from New Orleans. They turned down the Eric Gordon, Nene, and 2 first round picks from Houston. They turned down Brandon Knight, Marquise Chris, and 4 first round picks from Houston. So that was the one trade that we all heard of. And then Miami, what they initially was offering was Goran Dragic, Justice Winslow, and a draft pick. And then what broke through, the trade that was going to happen was the Josh Richardson and a first round pick from Miami. Miami are what's his name? The owner for Miami. Pat Riley, yeah. Pat Riley, they said that it's taking too long, and then he ultimately pulled the plug on the Josh Richardson trade, which I don't blame him. Richardson's balling for Miami.
Who was the 4 first rounders? What was that?
What was the force? Like, what do you mean?
I heard a team offering them 4 first.
Yeah, Houston.
4
first
rounders.
Basically, how that would have worked is that they spread them out. So it would have been like every other year they would have got a first rounder because you can't trade consecutive first rounders in the NBA right now. Yeah. But they would have spread those out. And honestly, like Houston, how long is their window? Like you getting 4 first rounders over 8 years. One of them last first rounders, it probably could have been a lottery pick. You know what I'm saying? So I get the standpoint why they took the Sixers trade over those ones if they're still looking to. I feel like Thibodeau is trying to save his job because I feel like he may be on the hot seat and the owner might be getting ready to fire him. Yeah. So maybe that trade kind of saved his job and gave us some players.
It had to be him that wanted Jimmy Butler.
Right, exactly.
For him, so
right.
Once they got rid of Jimmy Butler and that plan didn't work, and it's nobody else to look at but him. Now.
Right, exactly.
He's on the hot seat. He's in the bullpen. He's coming up the pitch. So it's on him. Everything's on him right now.
But that was my thoughts on the Jimmy Butler trade. I love it for my Sixers. Ultimately, I got a week to dissect it and digest it, and I feel like it was definitely the move. I still think we're still one piece away. I was hoping that it would be Markelle Fultz. I'm hoping that he can get his shit together with his jump shot. Yo, did you see that fucking free throw?
Oh my god,
he pump faked the fucking free. Yo, my man glitched. He glitched. It was a 2K glitch. It was definitely a lag. That shit was crazy. I'm sitting there watching the game at work. I seen that shit. I'm like, oh no.
He had a countdown.
That shit, he definitely started counting down.
It got to about 8.
All my 2K players know what we're talking about.
It got to about 8.
But that shit was terrible.
It came back in, but
that shit was terrible.
He looks weird to me on the court. He don't look like he know what's going on. He look a little spaced out. I look in Fultz's eyes. And, it's like the same thing when I look in Derrick Rose's eyes. Sometimes you be like, what the hell is he thinking about?
Right.
Like, he just be like, what planet is he on right now? And I hope he get it together. I like Fultz.
Yeah, man, I like
the
Fultz
pressure
a lot.
Is on. The pressure is really on. He's looking like one of them.
A big bust right now. Boston fucking finessed us.
Yeah, they did.
They finessed us.
They killed y'all.
Oh, my God.
Watch your left, see what your right doing.
But I'm still hoping. I still believe in Fultz. I'm not giving up on him just yet, man. He got game. Like, he has game.
But he looks, another one, Colin Sexton, another one. You look at him sometimes, you be like, what the hell is you thinking about?
I feel like it's like all mental for Fultz right now, and maybe Colin Sexton as well. Yeah. It's like maybe the moment right now is too big. Maybe Beasley. Like the pressure is on them, Michael and you know what I'm saying? Like, I just wish that he can focus on just playing his game and get back to like his rhythm. When he shoots rhythm shots, when he's going around that pick and roll, that screen, and he's pulling up from 15 feet out, 16 feet out, he looks comfortable. It looks like a decent shot. But then you see him shoot free throws, and then you see him shoot 3-pointers. And like people trying to say, oh, well, he had a shoulder injury. Like, stop that bullshit, man. It's not no fucking injury.
Folks look like a player that smoked weed his whole career and just stopped.
Probably.
Like
probably.
He just seemed a little weird out there. Like he don't have what he used to have.
Yeah, like you watch him in college and you watch him in the fuck. I was watching summer league highlights of him. Yeah. I'm like, yo, what happened to this dude? He
was balling.
Where is he at? Like this, man. I pray he can get it together, man, because he was supposed to be the third piece. Now that we officially get Jimmy Butler, they saying that Butler isn't going to coddle him. Like Joel Embiid is here. Embiid is the best big man in the league. Ben Simmons is here. Jimmy Butler is now on this team. We have our big three. We're ready to do some shit, folks. Either it's just time to step it up, man. If you're going to step it up, now is the time. If you're going to be a contributor to this team, now is the time. Otherwise, man, like package them up.
I hope for the best, but I don't see it.
Yeah, like I
don't see it.
I'm gonna hold off, and I'm still believing in folks. But if there's a trade out there, if we can package him and fucking like a couple of first round picks and maybe like my man Zaire Smith, our rookie who hasn't played yet, for like Kemba Walker or some shit like that, like pull that trigger, make that move.
No, folks, he gotta go. He gotta go.
I feel you. Right now, he's running.
He's the reason why Philly won't be a contender this year.
Well, he's a really good second option off the bench. Like they got him playing like leading the second unit.
More than that right now.
They got him leading the second unit. I like TJ McConnell better than him right now. TJ, my man. I'd rather see him in there, but I still like the potential is there.
More valuable.
The athleticism is there, and he's playing excellent